Man, listen, bro. I had one conversation with some folks that matter, man, and I said, listen, I don't even want to talk no gang talk. You feel me? Because the plans they got for niggas in this, listen, man, I don't want to talk no gang talk, bro, man, because, bro, it's about to get dark. Like, feel me, man? Like,
yeah, you scaring niggas.
You gotta elaborate, BT.
Yeah, that sounds spooky as fuck.
I don't want to talk.
And then he can't talk about it. That's how I know it's real, because he can't talk
compromise,
about it.
BT.
Yeah, man, because, man.
Flaco been compromised since day one, Munchie.
Again, I told people specifically on this podcast, a big Rico is coming in August. I told everybody, and they laughed at me. There's somebody who's been on the jumper before.
Ooh.
There's gonna be a Puerto Rico by like, again.
Puerto Rico?
It ain't me.
He's
By
I need
December.
to Puerto Rico.
me.
Hey, listen, no. When it happens, just know I ain't cooperate. You feel me?
I'm reporting from the block where the truth gets stretched. Journalism with an edge. Every story I fetch. Mic levels on crisp. Every quote get checked. Podcast booming. Turn opinions into verified fact. Voice for the unheard. Pain that I narrate. Turn a booth into a newsroom. Pressure I translate. Scoop right.
This is bad. Should Munchie B be worried? Flaco is a dangerous man. Who is powering him? How do he know all this information? We gonna get into this reaction video, man. We got, they on No Jumper News. You got Adam 22, Munchie B, the main two people, Lush, Tam, and Suspect, and Ricky. Man, they talking about this Drakeo situation where Flaco is threatening to, reveal the identity of the guy who unalived Drakeo the Ruler. He said if LAPD don't hurry up and get on his job, he will be forced to do it, man. I'm wondering why it's all of this right now coming out after Munchie B, I said a couple of crazy things, man, but Munchie B took to his own channel to go with Flaco, and I will be going live later on, so make sure y'all tune in. We're going to run all this, man. I got a couple of theories that we're going to put out there. You hear me? We're going to put it out there, man, but we're going to go ahead and dive into this conversation right here, man. Y'all seen my intro, bro. Flaco been, been warned. You see him sitting right beside Munchie B asking questions. I covered this content. Make sure y'all go check that out too, though, man, but we going to jump right into this thing, though, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the hype button to get this video into the algorithm, and let's get to it.
Has said that he's basically going to make a video where he reveals Draco's killer.
Pretty much. He said that without saying it.
And
I talked to him, too.
Yeah, and I got hit up last night. I know Munchie got hit up, too, by some people are very upset about this, but I guess I'll read this. There's an arrest coming very soon in a famous LA rapper's death. My video's dropping once I get the green light to name the #1 suspect. The only reason the arrest hasn't happened yet is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another famous rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere. If LAPD drag their feet...
Another famous rapper. Y'all listen now. Another famous rapper. Another famous rapper. Now, I'm going to run this clip. Make sure y'all tune in to the live, bro. We're going to get into this right here now.
Another month, I'm dropping the content.
Hey, as soon as I seen it, I called him. I talked to him about it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say too much because this don't got nothing to do with me. But what I will say is, you feel me? Everything that he was saying, somebody's going down.
Damn.
Somebody's going down. For sure, for sure. He's getting off the streets. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's
Said my boy Munchie out, bro. He looking like... Hey, I will say one thing, though, about Munchie B in this whole situation, bro. At the end of the day, it's a whole lot that's going around that's evolving around him right now. He might be in the clear, but some of the things, is the thing that he said could be what pushed Flaco to do this, but who's pushing Flaco? That's the question, man. Y'all let me know who y'all think it is in the comments.
talking to police. He know everything that happened. He know what's went on. He know the rumors. He know the facts. He know everything of what happened. And this is just me being an LA native and me having my ear to the streets. It's like he's there. You know what happened. Somebody's going down. I'm just telling y'all that. For sure. But I told him he shouldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't do it either. Like, I feel like this kind of thing, more than anything, is what's going to make it really hard for him to move around in LA. And I know he's like not really in LA anymore, but I mean, what the play he's doing here basically is kind of like the Whack and 600 thing, where like they knew that Big U was getting investigated before everybody else did, so they ran mad content about it. Which I guess, all right, fair enough. Like if you figured out that Big U is being investigated, you could talk about it. But like if you're really like predicting that somebody's going to get arrested, I mean, like they're basically going to treat you like you're the one making it happen, even if that's totally not true.
Yeah, you kind of are the one making it happen though from this.
Basically, and what from what he told me is the police already know who did it, but they just basically don't want nobody else to they want it to be concrete so nobody runs away and all this type of stuff. That's what he told me.
I mean, that second sentence though is like
that's
very interesting considering he's saying another famous rapper. Just that, so he's basically implying that whoever this is a well-known, joined up individual. Like not
you
just
from here, you know what he's talking.
And I can almost guarantee you, everybody sitting on that panel know. I got an idea of who it is, but I'm not gonna say no name until I hear one of them jokers say a name. Then we'll say a name. Let's get to it though.
Yeah, but of course.
I could guess, but you know, if LAPD drags their feet another month, I'm dropping like that's the crazy shit to me is that he's like saying like, listen, if LAPD is gonna take too long, I'm just gonna do their job for them.
Yeah. How you feel about it, Munchie? I talked to you this morning.
I think something wrong with him. No, for real. It's some weird going on in his brain.
Can you pull the mic in a little bit, I think?
I think something wrong with that nigga, bro.
With Flaco?
Yeah, something he like not normal. Something ain't right with him.
Well,
he not feeling that. He like, bro, trying to get the B team washed. I'm not feeling this shit.
No, that go for it.
I don't know, man, the way Munchie B, his posture is, man, is different, bro. I think he know he probably done said a little bit too much, but we ain't gonna dawn on that. Munchie B, if I was you, bro, and hopefully somebody, you know what I'm saying, he hear this and see this, somebody point him in this direction just for this right here. Bro, tell him to take your name out this title and don't connect it with nothing that got to do with Drakeo. You know what I'm saying? That should be, you know what I'm saying? Ask Adam to do that for you. He should be able to do that for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? This advice, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't tie me to none of that, bro. You already see what they trying to do. They running a campaign train on anybody that don't like Whack 100, bro. Pay attention.
Go for anybody. Like why you just don't join the academy, bro? I tell you ain't even got to be a college graduate to be a police, bro. That go for Whack 600. Like who? I never heard of people go to somebody court date if they not there for themselves or to support.
Okay, but
like this people do is just crazy.
Are you consistent with this? Because when Traplo Ross has been investigating the dude David, who allegedly killed his underage girlfriend and stuffed her into the trunk of the frunk of the Tesla. I mean, A, those are like his biggest videos on his second channel he's like ever done, I think. And then B, I didn't see anybody saying that Traplo Ross was doing something bad by basically like exposing the rumors about what was happening with the investigation of that. So is your offense that you're taking to Flaco talking about this, is it solely because we can probably assume that the people he's talking about are people that you're cool with?
Trap did the video regarding this also. He paused it and all kind of stuff. You never seen that?
Yeah, where he broke down the whole footage.
He did with the judge. He paused it and whatever he thought. But we're talking about somebody that's talking about they ain't trying to interfere with their investigation if they take too long. Like what the hell? That's two different things. They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, you feel me? Recipe to Drakeo, but I feel like it's different when you're reporting on somebody hurting a little girl and somebody hurting somebody that was in an active beef. I feel like it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Reporting on kids passing away and weird shit like that and a grown
weird ass domestic violence type shit.
You know?
Everybody's like, hey, this little girl didn't deserve that.
Either way, they both seem like they, you know what I'm saying, it's already public knowledge. Of course, but the thing is, Flaco got information that I don't know if it's public knowledge or not, but the stuff that Trap Lord Ross was talking about, man, it's already been on the internet. He making assumptions, basically. You know what I'm saying? He basically go, man, I think this and this. But Flaco sitting here saying that he knows for a fact. I'm pretty sure them guys out there in LA, they probably been hearing rumors and things like that, man. But it all coming to the forefront now, man. Just like I said in my other video, man. Hey, Flaco, he play a dangerous game, bro. And that's just what it is.
That whereas gangbangers killing each other, everybody's like, well,
yeah, nobody deserves to die, but it's like they know what they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's slightly different, but this shit is still pretty crazy, Flaco. I talked to you and I was like, hey.
At the same time, this happened in public. I was at this concert. There was hella people backstage. There was all of us in the crowd waiting for, I think, Dom Kennedy to come out after Kamaya, and then this happened back. So there's a bunch of eyewitnesses that could be taking this approach. Flaco doing it from another state seems like he's inserting himself in the problem.
And it
definitely inserting himself.
Seems like he waited because this happened.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. And Flaco is not, he just didn't wake up privy to this information yesterday.
And
he didn't do this. He wanted to wait until
you're a part of
No
No Jumper. We have people that work here that are closely related to the situation, blood related to the situation. You could have took this to them, but you're using it for content. So that kind of seems disingenuous to me as well. Like,
well, but I don't think it's disingenuous because he makes it perfectly clear that he's all about the content and that like he wants to get his views.
But don't make it seem like you're out for justice.
They already know what time Flaco was on from the jump. All them guys up there, they wanted to stay out of Flaco's way. Well, I don't even think these guys were intentionally trying to get into Flacco's way. I think somebody else put him in Flacco's way. Now the bull, you know what I'm saying? The bull's eyes on these. It's been on these gangsters from Flacco. Flacco don't like gangbangers. These guys buttering up all because they working with him and things like that, man. Flacco cool, man, but he just need to stay away from the gang. Yeah, he need to stay away from the gang policy. Y'all said that a lot, but guess what? He never stayed away from them. He smashing y'all. And then like is he telling on y'all? No. He just putting out information. You know what I'm saying? Like information that he probably, I don't know how he got it. That's crazy. Where he get it from, y'all?
Justice, and if LAPD doesn't do something, you will. When you could have been told the people family what's up.
I wonder this though. I agree with you, Tam, but that's not what I'm reading from this. You feel me? With the LAPD interfering, I'm dropping. I think he's saying exactly what the fuck he mean. I don't care that anybody passed away. Nigga, I'm finna get this green $sign on my YouTube, and I'm finna go crazy.
Well, Flacco's whole ethos is kind of like, we should get all these killers and murderers off the streets.
Yeah, so I'm simultaneously being on FaceTime with him and saying that he loves him.
And calling them prime ministers.
Yes.
I'm wondering this though. So if he were to drop it before the investigation gets wrapped up and people are arrested, is that like less police-ish? Because if Trapler Ross already did this, right? He already made a video doing an extensive breakdown of what he believes happened, right? So we could say that cops could have watched that and said, oh, there are clues here. Let's follow up on the things that he's stating, right? So like if Trap has already done this and Flacco is seemingly going to do a similar thing, but with more ironclad evidence based off of like investigative paperwork, what's the difference? Isn't it just all police stuff? Or what?
Take the situation out of it. Anytime somebody pass away, that's what people do. Kanika Jenkins, remember when she walked into the freezer? Everybody was trying to solve that. Anytime this happens, that's what they do. But when somebody say, if they take too long, or I'm not trying to interfere with the investigation, like I'm waiting on the green light.
Basically, Flacco pressing the button, bro. He said, if y'all don't hurry up and really, really tell who did this to Draco, I'm wondering why he really trying to push the issue about Draco. Is Flacco a big Draco fan or something, bro? Why is he really trying to do this, man? He feel like his life is in threatened by the guy that did something to Draco? Is that the case? Y'all let me know, bro. Why Flacco tripping like this on these boys, man? But can't fault him. Y'all already know this what he do.
I don't know what kind of like. He sound like.
Okay, so remember when Wack said when he was putting out the stuff on Big U that was the warning sign? That was like the flare in the air, like, yo, it's time to get little. Like, if you don't know, they coming. If he drops it now, is that like more respectable because he's kind of warning
people?
People?
Respectable at all, bro. What he doing? What Wack doing is not respectable, bro. It's from a street person. Like, you don't get on the hey run.
See what y'all fella realize, man. Wack tell y'all that he is not street, but what we'll say though, man, he portrays himself as a street guy, but at the end of the day, what does he show you? How do you deal with people like that, bro? You can't let them get to you, bro. Munchie B, I advise you don't even communicate with this guy. You do your content or whatever, bro. I wouldn't even get into no back and forth with him. Only if he disrespects you, bro.
From the police on the internet. You gotta watch YouTube.
I think it's a little different.
Go tell the Crips. I ain't pick you from 60.
I think it's different if you watch the Trap Lord Ross share. I watched the whole. I think it was maybe like 3 hours. I sat down and watched it, and he did tell a lot of information, but he more so was on a area of people or a group of people or a gang. He said, "I'm gonna drop the name of the number one suspect." Trap Lord Ross didn't do that. He just said, Inglewood, Pyro affiliates. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pull up a mugshot and was like him. Flacco finna say, "I know this." First name, last name. I know he said he already won it for another author. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Post a mugshot.
Yeah, he said he already won it for something else, and he know.
But I mean, like also if you're tapped into the LA hood Instagram community, a lot of people were making wrong assumptions based on the timing of it. Not, you know what I'm saying? They're making really wrong assumptions. Which
what's wrong as in what though?
Like they're talking about people. Okay, so there's I don't know if it was Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. He was on the other day, Munchie, when he was talking to all those people.
Oh, you see, he got you in this.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Me saying the bottle shit. That ain't nothing.
I know it's not.
People think so because
that's my point.
Go to jail so bad. They'll be on my Instagram looking for me with a bottle or something.
Right.
Like technically, Munchie B right. They can't do nothing to him about making that assumption. He wasn't around or didn't. Damn sure he didn't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't around. It wasn't in the vicinity of what the situation took place, bro. They can't do nothing to him about it. It just put the pressure on whoever they feel like did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They putting pressure. It's putting pressure on. It could have been, like Dang, it's hard to explain, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let's keep going.
They can come grab your ass and question you about it. For sure.
But just people's names being like thrown in when they have nothing to do with it, and it's just like that. I feel, especially like Tim said earlier, when it's someone that is a no jumper, personality.
How does Ralphie feel about this?
That's what I'm saying. Like you posting it on your page.
Yeah. But what they saying, Tim,
that's the most messed up part. I agree.
It's on his heart.
And it seemed like Adam is like, dang, not again, bro. What the world, man? That's how Adam is. That's the energy I'm getting from Adam right now. Cause when do we ever really see Adam on a news channel, bro? And not unless it's serious. That's when you see your most important people on No Jumper come to this platform, to this news right here, bro.
To be
when something going on for real.
He don't give a fuck. None of that shit.
That's obvious though.
He's not trying to save lives. He don't care about none of this shit. He just a content nigga, bro. Like that's what he is. He ain't genuine about nothing. He don't give a fuck.
Well, it makes it difficult then, because at the end of the day, saying something like this, holding police evidence over people's heads, like as some kind of potential looming threat, that's beyond. Like I don't even know.
Flaco isn't the threat.
Either way it go, regardless, whoever it is, name on that paper getting picked up. Whether Flaco drop it now, drop it later. But when he drop it now, it's gonna force them jokers to go pick whoever it is up ASAP.
The police are the threat to the people at large. This is such a high profile case. Like, let's be real, guys. Like, I think it's disrespectful, obviously, to Ralphie and shit and the family, of course. But what he's alleging here is a conspiracy for murder. This is so high profile that, like, you guys are acting like Flaco is the person that's gonna imprison these people.
Man, what the fuck?
The police are the people on him.
Bro, he promoting it like an album. What are you talking about?
Bro, listen, didn't the same happen to Dirk, though? Weren't people saying for a year that Dirk was going to go down, that they knew that the feds were coming to get him?
He went on Gillian Wallow. They said, where you see yourself in so many years? He said, indicted in the feds. He said it.
And you talking about? Know, though, bro, how many times it's been evident in history in the last 10 years to where police will know about something and they won't jump on it until you get some sort of outrage or the internet. And then they're like, all right, now we got to close this.
Same thing that happened with Big U. They weren't supposed to go get Big U until probably a week or two later. But the information that was being ran on the internet forced them to go pick up Big U. Y'all put two and two together.
Because the public is starting to, and that's what this will do.
Has the outrage not been there, though? I've seen multiple videos of Draco's mom advocating for justice, right?
Jake got a video.
Like, I just don't understand.
Jake got a video with YG in the thumbnail about Draco's death like 2 days after he got killed.
No, look. They take your interview.
You hear the name?
Right? He's like, we don't beef. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll get you. And they put the title on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They put a title on anything. But no, that is not what Trap Laross do is not the same. And Trap don't got a special interest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Flaco goes into a little more depth.
No. It's a battery in Flaco back. He got some type of what's the word? Not incentive, but it's a battery in his back.
Okay, the difference between Flaco and Trap Ross is that Trap Ross will put out a video that uses a bunch of street rumors, a bunch of Reddit rumors to say, oh, this guy killed so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Or he'll just speculate in general. But what Flaco is doing is Flaco saying there is an investigation going on and these people are about to be arrested for it, which is a little different. It honestly seems a little bit less bad, right? Because
what's less bad?
That he's saying like these people are about to get arrested for this thing. Whereas when Trap Ross says, oh, there's mad people in the Reddit who think that this person killed this person, that to me is like more likely to get somebody caught up or investigated. Whereas if Flaco says, hey, there's an investigation happening and these people are going to get picked up, I mean, it is a little weird that he's saying like, I might just reveal it before the police bring it out.
Yes.
He trying to soften the blow for Flaco. Nah, man. Flaco doing this thing, Adam. Adam just like, hey, he really don't see nothing wrong with it, but he understand the other side's standpoint. Which, once you grow up to realize, you will understand it too, but at the same time, though, bro, you know, you've been playing in these guys' face, but he never said, I can't stand, he always said he couldn't stand gangbangers, y'all. Never forget that.
What's horrible is him saying that he's waiting on the green light and he don't want to interfere with the investigation. Like, what you acting like you work at the station or something? Versus Trap Ross, he doing what all these other YouTubers do. They copy and paste him. There's no jumper interview, that interview, this interview, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shit, and everybody know that's kind of like harmless. This nigga, I don't know what he woke up on.
But that's why I asked you, Munchie, like, do you think that if he just put it out, it would just be like less of a hit type of thing? Like, instead of I'm not trying to interfere with the police investigation, he just puts it out. He's just trying to go viral. Whatever his instance means is, would that be like less bad, like less police activity type?
That's potentially helping the police more.
Yes.
Like 100. It's like the
That's
opposite.
you convicting
Like,
a person in public, basically.
Yeah.
We all
You gotta look at it like this too, right? Say this suspect, he doesn't know that the police is looking for him yet, or
No way.
he might know that, or he might not know that he the prime suspect. You know what I'm saying? Drop this, and the police could be watching your movements, your flight patterns, what you buy in, all that type of stuff. And this video drops. What if said dude get them moving around and try to run? You know what I'm saying? And that the police are already watching him. So I'm saying that'll make him look even more guilty. We're already watching you.
Niggas like him, and a lot of reason why people don't want to come up here and interview, bro. These weird type vibes, bro. Like who?
Flacco's nearly never here.
They don't
Association with the brand, though. For sure.
Look, that's I have to tell bro. Stop.
Munchie B, you can't do that, man. You work it up there, but at the end of the day, he basically just keeping it real. But you just tarnished No Jumper's brand right in front of Adam, dog. And I know you probably don't give it. You just keeping it real, but just take note. Adam took that as a, you know what I'm saying. He put that right in the back of his head. Look how he looking at it.
I'm sending me this link. They reporting what that's out there. He talking about what he about to drop like an album. Like that's not No Jumper work. That's Flaco work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of. But that's on him, man.
I mean, my main thing is like
that nigga. That's good for that. I guess if it make him happy, I guess.
I had somebody hit me up saying basically like, hey, if Flacco's dropping this kind of content, it's gonna get treated like No Jumper's the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Which
He's right.
On one hand, I think Flacco's totally within his right to expose whatever the fuck he wants to say about an ongoing investigation. Because I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world, where the New York Times, if they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed, they are going to publish an article where the title is "There is an investigation going on into Donald Trump for X, Y, and Z," and that's not considered even slightly out of the ordinary for them to sort of preemptively say, "Hey, we found out about an investigation that is taking place." I personally don't want that stuff being revealed on my platform, and at this time.
Well, it ain't funny. This ain't a funny matter, but Flaco got the power right now. Whoever this guy is, bro, he got control of his life right now. Flaco can be like, hey, drop the content, and the police to be right over there trying to pick them up. I'm telling you, bro, he got the power in his hand. That's crazy, man.
It's kind of useful. I think that was like not here or not consistently on the channel. I think unless he drops some kind of crazy bomb, we won't be covering it any further.
Well, the thing is, like, the police and the media have had a very tenuous relationship for a long time, and anytime there is investigations, there'll be communication. They'll be like, hey, don't reveal this, or they'll do media blackouts and things like that. It's very commonly done.
You got to know when this drop, though, they're going to be like, yeah, Flaco and Adam 22, some snitches. They're going to throw your name in automatically.
No, they're not.
I'm telling you, already hit me this morning about it, and I just work here. I'm not the owner.
Nobody's going to say Adam 22 snitched on it when I didn't have anything to do with creating the content.
You think they're going to group
You want that to be true, but that's not actually reality.
If is calling the workers, this isn't my company.
Yeah, they're calling the workers because they want them to lean on Flaco for it to not come out. But if No Jumper's not the one
that's
pushing
not what
it forward,
they said. I can show you the message. It was more so, damn, that's what's going.
See, that man challenging Adam in there. Adam ain't cool with that, but that's what you call pie. But I'm pretty sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, them guys is up there really getting phone calls. They all getting different phone calls from different people, man, but they really don't want Flaco to drop it. But why? You know what I'm saying? I understand why not, but at the end of the day, man, I'm like, bro, go ahead and let it drop it, bro. Go ahead and put this thing in motion. You might shake something up and F it up for them, for the other side. You know what I'm saying? For the police and them in some type of way. But 9 times out of 10, bro, the FEDs on you, bro, they got you, bro. They just only a matter of time when they coming to get you.
Going on up there, bro, and I'm like, he's in Texas.
Yeah.
But they don't know that. Nobody know that in Texas.
I mean, if your argument is that there is some retard out there that would try to make the argument, then I feel you. But I object to the notion that that's going to be the prevailing narrative, was that I had a role in it just because Flaco.
More so, damn, that's what's going on up there, bro. And I'm workers. This isn't my company.
Yeah, they're calling the workers because they want them to lean on Flaco for it to not come out. But if No Jumper's not the one
that's
pushing
not what
it forward,
they said. I can show you the message. It was more so, damn, that's what's going on up there, bro. And I'm like, he's in Texas.
Yeah.
But they don't know that. Nobody know that in Texas.
I mean, if your argument is that there is some retard out there that would try to make the argument, then I feel you. But I object to the notion that that's going to be the prevailing narrative, was that I had a role in it just because Flaco, somebody who used to be on this podcast consistently.
Adam, it's No Jumper host, Poetik Flakko. That's enough.
Seem like
that part.
That's enough. That's enough. Not saying you had any part or any, just the fact that this post, No Jumper host, Poetik Flakko, that automatically come down on all of us, including you.
So you're saying you think I should formally excommunicate Flaco from being known as a No Jumper host?
Not excommunicate. No, I don't think so.
If he been ghosts last year and he came up to say, I'm way worse. And
Munchie want Flaco out of there.
To be a co-defendant with Jalise at one time. When have you been back?
Wait, what?
When have you been back other than that Tuesday show?
Flaco?
That's the only time. Or like,
yeah, he pulled out that
year.
one time, and that was it, right?
yeah, I believe so.
So, is he a host still?
I would say the door is
host it.
open for him to be on the podcast. However, is he consistently on the channel? Obviously not.
Regardless, he's still a
You got to
For
be
things
a
like
real
this,
no
though,
jumper
do you
fan
want
to know that.
Do you
know
want
what
to
I'm saying?
distance yourself from him if that narrative is going to be prevailing, that Flaco is doing
I mean,
murder
what more do I need to
investigation
do to
work?
distance myself from, aside from the fact that he doesn't live in this state and he's not consistently been on the channel for a year?
You got to
Well,
say
I
it.
think you're thinking about it too much in our day-to-day life and not the prevailing feelings on the internet that
'Cause
Flaco
your
is
average
a part
person
of.
doesn't even know that he don't be here no more. Your average person don't know that he live in Texas. You
I
got
mean,
to
he's
be
been gone
like,
for a year, so I feel like, it's a pretty safe bet that anybody who really wants to know or is paying attention at all probably knows that he's not consistently on the channel at this time.
Although he is one of the most prominent no jumper affiliates, so people still kind of
associate him with the brand.
niggas still associate AD Uncle with this. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
it's no, for real.
Stop. What are we doing, man?
Wait, if somebody tried to tell me, hey, OG Suicide is up No Jumper's image, I'm going to be like, okay, that is officially too burnt out of a take for me to engage with.
You see what I'm saying? But it's because Flaco has been here a long time. He's been one of the most.
All right, man, we gonna cut that right there, man. We got my man Flaco, boy. He is playing this internet sweet, boy, getting his bread out of the internet. Everybody anticipating the drop from Flaco. That's what it's gonna be, man. He might get 1 million views on this next video he drop. If it got anything to do with what the world they talking about on this panel right here today, man. I feel like, man, hey, keep doing what y'all doing, Munchie B, man. Flaco ain't your homie, bro. I'm pretty sure you been knew that, but, bro, y'all gave that man too much lineage out there when y'all was right there up on him, bro. Y'all, oh, man, when that smoke on you, it's a totally different story. Like I say, though, I feel like Munchie B, he should be good, though. Like, him personally, long as he wasn't in no vicinity or nothing like that, it's just they gonna use these. It's gonna be more of an internet narrative that's gonna be ran on Munchie B than more than him being in trouble with the law. And that internet narrative, you already know how they gonna paint him. But it's gonna be on him to, how he gonna fight that off. That's gonna be the key, man. But Flaco, boy, boy, he working y'all out there in LA, man. They on a mission, man. Them boys trying to take all y'all gang bangers off the street so they can run it. And right now, them jokers is up. They up like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or nothing on y'all out there, bro. And they ain't playing, man. They got a mission, bro. They building a team, bro. And my boy Adam sitting there looking like, hey, man, what's really going on, bro? It's like he lost, or is he like, man, I'm getting tired of this, bro. Everything, you know what I'm saying, falling up on me, man. You got these guys who really don't care about my platform like that. You see what they do to him, man. Flaco done left No Jumper and went and joined one of Adam 22's main rivals. Flaco say he's for the community. He want gang members out of the community of the urban nature. That's what Flaco is on right now. Is he wrong? But they have been structured out there in California with the gang life since the 60s, man. So it's going to be hard to tear that out of there. So they on an uphill battle right now. Who y'all think win? The internet gangsters or the LA gangsters? Let me know in the comment section. I don't know, just keeping it real. We're going to call a ball, a strike, the Metaverse Umpire, BT Scoop. I'm out. Make sure y'all hit that hype button and get your boy into that algorithm, man. We trying to get 10K subscribers, man.
Me, recording every update. We drop gems back to back like broadcasts on the front page. No cap allowed, only real ones allowed in the session. We fact check rumors, turn lies into lessons. Independent press, ain't no label that a nigga reppin'. Every episode hit like a streetwise confession. From live streams to articles, the work don't stop. We break stories before anchors, even read from the top. Headphones on tight, every beat getting chopped. It's that Broadway tone, it's the truth when I talk.